Hello, tubers. How are you today? Well, today I'm going to go over another passage in the Bible, this time from Book of John, chapter 2, verses 1 through 11. And it's about turning the water into wine. Here we go.
John 2. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. And both Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus saith unto him, They have no wine. Jesus saith unto her, Woman, what have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet come. His mother saith unto the servants, Whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. And there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. Jesus saith unto them, Fill the water pots with water. And they filled them up to the brim. And he saith unto them, Draw out now, and bear unto the governor of the feast. And they bare it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and saith unto him, Every man at the beginning doth set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse. But thou hast kept the good wine until now. This beginning of miracles did Jesus in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him.
Okay, well, that's the passage that I want to go over, which is basically when Jesus turned water into wine, which was his first miracle. And what I wanted to talk about today was something, to go back, I've received let's go back. In this channel, if I haven't got any negative comments, the negative comments are really coming from people who are saying to me that I should be ashamed of myself, basically, or it's shameful, or it's a poor decision for me to focus on the Virgin Mary, that Jesus is the only way to address any of these issues. Well, basically what they say is Jesus is the way. Basically, they say you're wasting your time praying to our Holy Mother. That basically is all about Jesus, and focusing on the Virgin Mary is really not any type of desirable in regards to gathering more divinity in your life. And so this video is addressing this particular topic. That is it a good idea for me, or for this channel, for anybody, to focus their religious time spent with God, praying the rosary, focusing on the Holy Mother, and that type of nature. And so I wanted to bring out this passage in regards to this. One of the 10 commandments is to honor your mother and your father. And if you go, to this particular passage, and I guess, if you do follow the 10 commandments, you have to agree that you do have to honor your mother and your father. So basically, to me, this particular passage in the Bible is Jesus honoring his mother, because his mother says, or Holy Mother says to Jesus that she says to him right here, it says, they have no wine, right? And they wanted wine, and the mother of Jesus said unto him, they have no wine. And then Jesus said unto her, Woman, what do I have to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet to come. So Jesus gave his mother, our Holy Mother, a little bit of a comeback here, right? He says, because she was asking him, hey, they have no wine, which is basically saying to him, hey, can you make some wine? They're out of wine. And he responds, well, this is not my time start doing these miracle things. But what does he do? He just he just made that statement, but it's kind of interesting how Jesus kind of approached it. He kind of questioned her, and then but he went and did the miracle anyway. So basically, even though Jesus was a little bit against her wishes, what did he do? He honored his mother, and he went and did the miracle, which was his first miracle. So, in regards to the topic of this video, which is it really worth to pray to the Virgin Mary? Is it really worth our efforts to pray the Rosary? And so I come back to this. I come back to this particular passage because if people are saying to me, I don't think it's worthy. I don't think it's you're wasting your time praying to the Virgin Mary. You should focus your time on Jesus. And my reply is, hey, one of the 10 Commandments is to honor your mother and your father, and we have that particular happening right here. So if I could honor my mother or my father, why can't I honor my heavenly mother, the mother of Jesus? I believe it's very appropriate for me to honor her. She's our heavenly mother. And if I pray unto her, I'm honoring her. And then also, the Heavenly Mother has a way of talking to Jesus like she did here. They have no wine. And what did he do? He got the wine. He made more wine. So I really believe that there's a connection between the Holy Mother and Jesus in this regard. And for me to totally omit our Heavenly Mother and just pray to Jesus, I just think that's a non-service to her and to the Holy Family. And I hope that this particular video will squash any of those thoughts that praying the Rosary is something of a waste of time, of focusing or spending time with our Heavenly Mother is a waste of time. That all our efforts need to be focused on Jesus and God. And I just think that this particular video or this particular passage really shows that there is importance of us honoring our Heavenly Mother, talking to her, asking for her advice through the Rosary prayer, and also having our wishes or when we are praying the Rosary, our intentions, to give up our intentions so the Heavenly Mother, because she could talk to Jesus and help us with our intentions. Of course, it's always good to talk to Jesus, and I'm not saying never to talk to Jesus. Of course, we need to focus on Jesus, but also let's try to have a full religious or biblical life and include the Heavenly Mother along with honoring Jesus and worshiping God. So I hope you appreciated the video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And as always, God bless.